All right. I'm just going to continue to use the same repository. And we've been hired to create a web application for a local restaurant. We want to both display their current menu and edit it through an admin panel. I'm not going to build an actual application in the studio. Instead, you'll focus on the design of a portion of this application. So the first thing we want to do is start by planning it. So, um, so yeah, we can come up with like a little maybe pseudocode more or less to help us. Um, so we need to create classes within the web application to facilitate this behavior and represent the various components of the menu. So the menu consists of several menu items, so more than one, obviously. So we're probably going to want menu as a class. Um, so let me just create a new folder for the studio.
So when you make a new one of these, we always just do new package, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think you can do folder too. I think there's a folder option.
What's the difference?
Um, I'm not entirely sure. Well, like a folder is just very general. Um, a package would be like specific to like Java, for instance, but all packages is basically a folder that has like certain Java files in it. So it's more or less like the same thing um, for our purposes. And I don't know why I'm writing this all out. I don't really have to do this, but um, and we'll name it menu app. Menu. All right. And we're going to want a menu class. So let's just this one is planned out. So let's just do that. Um, I'm gonna pull up it's like a word. All right. So All right. So we need public class of menu, and we're going to need a public class of menu item. So let's just do this. So each menu has a price, description, and category. Advertising main courses there should be possible to display whether a menu item is new or not. The app should know when the menu was last updated so visitors can see that the restaurant is constantly changing and adding exciting new items. So that should know when the menu was last updated so visitors can see that the restaurant is constantly changing. Okay, so let's address what properties we need for these classes. So for this purpose, the app should know when the menu was last updated. We can make a private property.
Should I, it's asking me, do you want to add the following file to Git when I like created a new file? Should I just say yes, like to
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I just add it. It just that way you don't have to do it later.
I don't have to like dot add or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to do that if you hit yes. So private, private. Oh, so you can do. I think you can do date property. Last updated, or yeah. Okay, and then what else we need for that one? That's pretty much it for that one. And then menu consists of several menu items. So it's going to be another property that is an array list of menu item objects, or yeah, menu item objects. So what do you want to call it? Can't really call it menu items. We just call it items. Yeah, we'll just call it items. Let's call it menu items list. And and that's like the main part of that one. And then for the menu item class, we're going to want properties to satisfy each menu item has a price, description, and category. So we can do a private double because it's decimal price. And then description, and that can just be a string. And private string of category. And then to satisfy this requirement, it should be possible to display whether a menu item is new or not. So that can just be a bool value. Okay, so that's pretty much the frame of the project. So now we can use this and actually create classes. Java class. And menu. Menu item. Okay, so I really did it, so there's that.
Did you just like copy and paste it into your menu? Like,
Yeah, I just copy and paste the note,
Gotcha.
node right here.
Oh, the menu item section only?
Yeah, for this. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong. I pasted in the wrong class. So, well, wait, let me see. Yeah, so this is actually supposed to go in here. It's like you have to like double click on everything.
Yeah, I know. I just click the tabs at the top. I don't like.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Annoying. All right. So that, and that's obviously not done because we haven't made this yet. So we have public double price, private string description, private string category. And now that we have that made, we can go back to menu and fix this. So we're gonna want we're gonna want to import the array list package. Actually, it might auto import. So let's see. So yeah, if you do, well, yeah, I'll import it. So for the list of menu items, we have to import the array list library. And then you want to tell it what to actually grab. So let's see. So let me read the rest of the directions.
We need to import the date class also, Daniel.
Oh, right, yeah. Thanks.
Mine like asked me, and then it was like hit Alt Enter to do that, and I did, and it just put that right at the top.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's definitely export palette to it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. Just easier.
Oh, so they wanted us to name it restaurant, not menu app. All right. I'll rename it. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. Change the course up there. Okay. And then so yeah, so we want the array list, and so we basically need to do a couple things. We need to um, we need to um, we need to set basically when something has been last updated. And let's see.
This probably isn't super important right now, but that thing you did to rename it to restaurant when you right clicked it and refactored, I did that on mine and it didn't work. Like it renamed the package in the actual file, but the package itself, it gave me an error. Maybe it was like a permissions issue, but
Oh, you can change it up here.
yeah, that's where it did actually change. It changed it there just fine, but the actual package name on the file tree on the left, that stayed like whatever the original was.
Oh,
Menu
really?
app.
Did you
Yeah.
want like refactor?
Yep. Yeah, I just did exactly what you did. I guess I have a permissions issue, maybe.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, maybe you're like maybe you have to be like in administrator mode or something from Windows.
Wait, why did you rename it anyway?
It says to name it restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Dan do it, so I was like, yeah, let me also
I
rename
didn't
mine.
even notice you
I mean,
did
if
that.
you want to keep it menu app, it's not a huge
I'm
deal.
gonna have to keep the menu app now, but yeah, I guess later I'll figure out what the deal with that is. It's weird.
What did you do? Refactor and then rename, and then that should.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it. See if you have any problems.
Let's see. Refactor. Done. Easy. God, I'm such a good
Dang.
programmer. Worked.
IntelliJ hates me. That's what it is. Bummer.
So what? Does it automatically fix it for everything? Yeah, looks like it.
It does.
This program's great. I don't know. No issues.
So this is a array list of menu items. Let's do that part. Menu. Okay. So that's the first part, more or less. Let me read all this stuff.
Bilal, did you have IntelliJ like fix your Windows Defender to not stop anything from?
Yeah, I did have it do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's your problem. No.
Is it? Should I have not told it to do that? I don't know.
No. I had mine do it too, so I don't know why yours didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, if worse came to worse, we could just create a new package.
I've already done it once. Why not? Why not twice? You know.
If you have to, yeah. I'm not sure. It should. I mean, I think that's what this rename is for. You know, so it's strange that it wouldn't.
Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out later. No worries.
You always run into the strangest issues.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe you could try revealing it in Finder or whatever, Explorer. I forget what it's in Windows, and then you can just rename it in that, and that should change it, I would think.
Yeah, let me try that.
I think that's probably your best bet.
No man left behind, Bilal. We'll wait for you. We'll wait to. I want it to be renamed restaurant before we continue.
So I'm just gonna write some pseudocode. So, Did it work well?
It seems to be working. I rechanged the package declarations of top to restaurant. But now both menu and menu item are red in the file tree. I'm not sure what the deal with that is.
Oh.
Huh.
But even though you can't,
That's
even though
weird.
you change this up here.
Yep.
Oh, I think there's a way. Oh, do rebuild.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
I think that should work.
It's compiling. Give it a sec. Oh, it's because after I renamed them, like they weren't added to Git because they were added via their old name. I re-added them to Git. That now everything looks kosher.
Okay.
Thanks.
Letter, new item. Okay, so this is basically we have to do for this menu item class. And I'm doing the menu item first, or I'm doing the menu item file first because a menu is basically a collection of menu items. So if it makes the most sense. So we do place this dot price this dot price equals price. I'm surprised they didn't give me an option to oh, I have to pass this in the plane. String. All right, so now finish making these constructors. Oh, I'm doing this outside of brackets. There we go. Oh, there we go. Does it for you. Public. Category. That category. What's that category?
Daniel, you are writing the, you are passing the all the values direct to the class. It won't work, I think.
Yeah.
You're going to create the constructor.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't create a constructor. Yeah.
There's a shortcut for that too, I think, right?
Yeah, I like skipped ahead. I like it better. Yeah, so I have to create a constructor down here. Public menu item. Level.
So what's double?
It's like a decimal. It's like a number with a decimal,
Oh,
more or less. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a data type.
like a number with like two
Yeah,
decimal places? Like
it could be like 2.2 something or like whatever 100.5. Yeah, basically just because it like money is in decimal points, so that's
Right.
why. There's like a couple different data types in Java for that. I mean, there's like short, which is it's like a certain number of decimal places. It has to do with like how accurate it is, like how exact it is, more or less. But yeah,
gotcha.
In Python, it's just float, right? If there's a decimal, I don't know that. Is there a
yeah. There's not. I don't. If I remember correctly, there's not that many data types in Python.
Java has also a float, but double is the more accuracy points whenever ending dot zeros.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
Or do I have to do like this thing? that why it's getting confused?
It won't accept any values the construct the after the class, Daniel. Menu item, after the menu item of the class, you need to remove everything and the parentheses.
And, oh yeah, I didn't declare it in here yet. Like,
Distort description equal
oh, I had a minus. There we go. Okay, so now I can do the rest. Category.
Mine's like complaining at me about I did like this dot is new equals is new because I left all the default names you originally had, but it says variable is already assigned to this value.
Yeah, that's why I changed it because it was confusing it.
Because you put private boolean is new, is that why?
Well, you have to name it like different things. Like that's why I changed it to I like because it gets confused. Like if you name it the same, like if you're naming it is new, it's thinking it's another variable that already exists. Because
Gotcha.
like these already exist outside of this.
Daniel, on the main class, you need to remove everything, whatever you were passing the parentheses. The parentheses also, it won't
Oh
accept
yeah,
in the classes.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Yeah, like it's confusing my eyes. Two menu items. Okay. So I just have one more to do. That set is new. Public void. No, not return. Public void is new equals is new. Wait, public void is new. Wait, I chose the wrong one. Let's see, I have to rewrite that. So public void set new. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's what we need for this, I believe, for menu item. So now we can do menu.
Why did they default that to a new instead of is new? Is that just like a convention?
Yeah, it's apparently it's just a convention. Like it created it when I did it. We could probably do
Yeah, same on mine.
we could probably do that. It'd probably do the same thing. Looks like it does the same thing. But just keep with convention.
Fair, okay.
Okay. Menu. So things have to be the same, sort of. Same sort of thing we did for menu item. So gotta create menu. And view date. Yes, for date, and then menu items list. So it's not that. It's just menu item. Menu item. MIL. And let's see. So so we have that. Oh, we just have to do this dot last updated equals b this dot menu items this equals Okay, so that's good. And then you just have to do all the setters. Public, void. Set that's updated. Public, void. Set menu items list. Okay, so we have the setters. We have the setters, and then we need the getters. So public, void, not void. It's a getter, so it's returning. So it's a public. Public date. And then public array list. There we go. And for this one, just double check. Yeah, so you just want setters here and the getters in the menu class. Okay. So that that does it, and then we just have to and then if we wanted to run it, right now it's nothing really to run, but we'd want to add a main class. So you probably there's not an option to just create a main class with the creation of a package. So this would be where we just do the public static void main, public static void main.
You can just type PSVM and hit tab, and it fills out the whole thing.
Oh, really? Good to know.
Yeah.
PSVM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think it's either in Eclipse or C#. Like when you create a new package, it asks you, do you want to create a main class, and it just creates this file automatically. Probably a way to do it here too. But yeah, so that's pretty much it because we're not actually like running anything.
Could you show me what your menu item at the top looks like? Because mine's like complaining at me.
This one.
Yeah, so like all of my in the public menu item section, all of the wait a second, that's why. In your public menu item and public class menu item, that's like the same parameters, or you put, I
So
guess.
so this one doesn't have parameters.
Oh,
This is the yeah, it's different. And then you can't have like these parameters and variables the same as any of these names.
I kept them the same on mine, and it's not like yelling at me about anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it might have been because you had parameters in your original public class originally before you
Yeah.
changed. Or
I think that's what it was. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could name them the same. Yeah, so let's see. If I do
yeah, it doesn't seem to mind that.
no. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm just gonna keep it how I had it at this point. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions?
Did we ever figure out a way to submit these, or are we just going to continue doing them and just knowing that we did them?
Let's see.
I don't mind either way.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the maybe if you just want to post your link in the Slack.
how do we know it like works if there's nothing to like run?
Well, right now, as long as we don't have any like red underlined stuff, we don't have anything to like test it with right now because it didn't give us any
Maybe that's like the next studio is like, oh no, we'll use your menu.
Yeah, I think so. So, well, we could probably think of like some sort of test. Let's see, and run it in this main. This main.
This is the class 2 studio, but like according to Canvas, right?
This is class 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, class 2 was counting characters. The one we did the last
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't say anything about testing it. So I think that's what we're gonna do next week.
Okay, fine, totally fine by me.
It says add getters and setters as appropriate, which we did.
Well, it's, I mean, and what, Bilal, what do you mean we don't know how to submit these? Haven't we just always been creating a repo and then posting the link to it?
Yeah, so I don't know if it's happening to everyone, but for Unit 2, the little, like in Canvas, like right now, I don't see Class 3 Studio. I just see Class 1 and 2 Studio, but like when next week rolls around, then for whatever reason, Class 3 Studio will show up for me. So I can submit it then, but like for whatever reason, I'm not seeing the boxes like when they're actually due. They just show up a week later.
I don't know. I can't remember if I submitted the previous studio or not like that way either.
If you use the same repo that we've been using for the studios, like it's
Oh
still,
yeah, I guess.
you know what I
things
mean?
too.
Like all just the same. And it also would mark when you did it too. So
That makes sense.
How do I run a terminal? Can you open a terminal with IntelliJ?
yeah. There's this bottom here.
Oh, the one that says terminal.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or yep.
And we don't need to add anything, right? If I hit like add all, like it's just That's-
No, you
You are,
shouldn't have to.
yeah, if you opted to add whenever you created new files, remember that little pop-up box that came up?
Yeah, I just hit that checkbox.
see, I just have git status, and it says not a git repository.
Oh,
Just-
that's bad.
But
Like, are you in the right place?
oh, let's see. I'm in the my repos folder, but I don't think I ever made that a repository. I think that's just where I keep my repository. So let's see.
Well, this one was forked, so this was a forked one. This Java Web Dev exercise.
Yeah, so it should by default be one.
Unless you
Right.
if you
But
set-
I was not in that folder. Yeah, okay. I got it working. I was just in the parent folder, which is not a repo.
Okay, cool. Let me just make sure mine went up.
Fun fact: my terminal was working before, but when I did that, when I did that like refactor rebuild thing,